Hello. So, I usually don't do videos like this, but, look at what I have. This isn't a flex, but I have got not one, but two of rirarossi Dreyfus Hudsons at the low, low cost of $400 for both of them. One of them was $259, and the other was $150. So it's not really 400, but it works out. But anyway, this one is my favorite because it's in mint condition. This one's just a backup. It'll be like it'll be a parts donor in case anything on this one goes wrong, and any of the parts on this one that I can replace, like any of the valve gear ends up gets messed up somehow. I can have I have a I have another complete set of valve gear set for this one. And the reason I will be keeping this one in mint condition and this one as a parts donor, or whenever I make videos, this one will be a stunt double for some crash, so that I have a Dreyfus Hudson that I can use for crashes. The reason behind that is, well, this one has has an actual cab, while this one just has the motor shoved into the back of the cab. This one, I don't really like the previous owner for this one, even though I never, despite the fact that I never met him, I don't like him because he decided to drill out part of the tender of this locomotive because you can like see through it, and also the back of the thing is missing. So if I didn't use that one as a parts donor or as a stunt double, and if this was not a rare item, I would turn this into the custom Galaxy Railways SDF train I'm wanting to put together, Flaming Wolf. That's what the original Trackmaster Hudson I made was going to be. But then I decided, no, I want it to be a New York Central locomotive. But yeah, that's kind of what I would want to do if rirarossi hadn't, if these wound up not being rare. So that I would have, the SDF locomotive that I have on paper, which would involve just some slight modifications. Like, for example, this would have to be filled in, or I would have to get one of rirarossi Union Pacific tenders, like one that would have been from an 844 tender, or like one from their thefts that would have been on a rirarossi theft locomotive, or a Wasatch series, or no. Well, that's being technical, but by that, when I say Wasatch series, I mean the big boys. Anyway, and then I would want to try and make like the little room inside there, like because SDF trains have the control, the control bridge, so to speak, is right there. So I want to do that. Then I'd want to put smoke deflectors on this locomotive, which actually. No, wait, no, it's meant to be like that. I thought that was bent. Yeah, the front of these engines is just iconic for steam locomotives in general. Just look at that. It's beautiful. Like most of the time, whenever I say that in a video, I am being sarcastic and being funny, but really, real model or otherwise, they're just beautiful. These locomotives really were lookers. Makes me sad that none of them ever got to see preservation. Or how come we haven't gotten a new build of one yet? Like a new build of a fully optimized Dreyfus Hudson with scroll and disc drivers and all the valve gear we'd need. That could make for some interesting running. I mean, if they're building a T1, which is just a northern with another set of cylinders in the middle of the drivers, where it's got two sets of four-wheel drivers. It's one set of 8 drivers. But anyway, so I got this little train set up of my New York Central baggage car, coach car, diner, Vistadome, and Observation car, all of which are going to be the streamlined tapered stock, as the only other New York Central cars I have are those two dining cars, and they don't work the best. But anyway, with my mint condition Hudson, away we go. Look at that thing go. It can really highball. Look at it. It can really highball. Okay, so that's probably going to be it for this video, although there's one other thing that I want to do. So we are just going to come up there. I thought I was going to have to fight with this thing to get them to uncouple, because that's the problem with the horn-hook couplers. As a little bit of a bonus for this video, I'm going to run the messed up Hudson, which another reason it's going to be used as a parts donor is because one, it's filthy, and it's filthy. Two, I don't want to try and clean it because I can mess it up. Three, it's just, well, you'll see one in a second if I can. I'll have to put the camera down just to film this. Aha, there we go. I was able to slip the pin through. On the rails. Couple it to the coaches, and yeah, the motor makes a whining noise. The head and it doesn't run very well. This was one of the easiest videos I've ever made. Well, besides the Percy runs away video and the April Fool's video. Sorry about that if any of you thought I actually got a Tomy F7. But if any of those 4,000 people that saw it, if any of you subscribed, thank you. And if any of you are seeing this, thank you for watching another one of my videos. An L&N car, and we're just gonna go back to running the good Hudson. I should really just do a live stream at this point. I mean, I've got plenty of locomotives, but maybe that's something I could do over the summer. Maybe get in touch with a couple other YouTubers and smaller YouTubers in the Tom's community. Tom YouTube and Tangent, people like that. Maybe actually go on a stream at some point. But anyway, with my expanded consist, which come on, okay, that here, there we go. With a 6-car train, now it's 6 cars because it's got an L&N, a Louisville and Nashville Railroad Hummingbird car at the end, sandwiched in between the coach car and the diner. I can get it in shot. We've got this, and that will be the end of this video. Well, just let it run for like a minute. Just let it run for a hot minute. I don't know why I did all of this in one take, but it's great to be an engine. All the no, I'm not gonna do that. All the people, but yeah, that song, Headmaster Hastings. He did the best version, in my opinion. But here, let's see if I can name all these off. Baggage car, coach, Hummingbird, diner, Vistadome, observation. I butchered that anyway. 30 seconds. Expect a video on those at some point if I even feel like making a video on those. And some of my other models. It's gonna be turning into a partly model train channel. Maybe even some Galaxy Railways videos, or well, probably just be a couple references to the Galaxy Railways. But yeah. Bye.